Look at your phone. There is a small red circle on the corner of an app. It has a white number inside. You try to ignore it, but your eyes keep drifting back. You feel a subtle tension in your mind. Why does a tiny arrangement of pixels command so much power over your attention? You might assume your attention span is broken. The truth is entirely different. That discomfort you feel is deeply biological. Your brain is reacting to that red dot exactly like your ancestors reacted to rustling grass in a silent forest. What if your urge to clear your screen is an ancient survival instinct? To understand why you cannot ignore a glowing screen, travel back 300,000 years. Imagine standing on a vast savanna. The wind blows. The grass moves. Your survival depends entirely on processing information. In this environment, ignorance is deadly. If you hear a sound behind a rock, you must know what made it. Is it a predator? The unknown is the most dangerous thing in your world. Your brain evolved to treat missing information as a severe threat. It punishes you with anxiety when you do not know something, and rewards you with relief when you figure it out. How does this ancient alarm system operate today? It operates through the information gap. In the early 2000s, behavioral economist George Loewenstein formally identified this. Loewenstein discovered that curiosity is an active, painful condition. When you miss information, your brain experiences deprivation. It feels exactly like physical thirst. You biologically need to know what that notification is. But that red dot is not just an information gap. It is an unfinished task. In the 1920s, psychologist Bluma Zygarnik noticed something strange at a Vienna restaurant. Waiters could remember complex orders perfectly until the food was delivered. The second the meal was on the table, they forgot the order. Zygarnik discovered that your brain holds onto incomplete tasks, keeping them actively burning in your mind. This is the Zygarnik effect. When a task is completed, your brain deletes it to save energy. When unfinished, your brain refuses to let go. Every pending message is an open loop. Your brain perceives every single one as a threat to cognitive closure. Why is it exhausting to leave them unread? Because you are actively burning mental fuel just by resisting the urge to tap the screen. Tech companies understand this biology. They did not choose the color red by accident. In nature, red means danger or ripe fruit. It demands immediate focus. There is a deeper trap hidden inside that little red circle, discovered by psychologist B. F. Skinner. In the 1950s, Skinner found that if a rat received a treat only sometimes when pressing a lever, its behavior changed completely. Unpredictability drove the rat into a frenzy. Skinner called this a variable ratio reinforcement schedule. It is the exact engine powering your smartphone. When you see a notification, you do not know what it contains. It could be someone you love or a meaningless update. That uncertainty is the magic ingredient. Your brain is a prediction machine. When it cannot predict the outcome, it releases a massive surge of dopamine to force you to investigate. Dopamine is not the chemical of pleasure. It is the chemical of pursuit. It creates a powerful craving that can only be satisfied by clicking the app. This brings us to the ultimate twist. You think you check messages to stay informed, but you are not seeking pleasure when you tap that red dot. You are seeking relief. You are trying to silence ancient alarm bells. Every time you clear notifications, you are closing open loops. Your brain hates unread notifications because it believes you are leaving unresolved threats in your environment. You are falling victim to an evolutionary glitch. Think about how this affects you. You sit down to work. You feel a buzz. Instantly, your focus shatters. You tell yourself you will look for 1 second. But that is enough to hijack your dopamine system. Your brain shifts from productive thought into a frantic search for novelty. We live in a world where attention is the ultimate currency. Entire industries exist to trigger your Zygarnik effect. They have turned your own survival skills against you. Once you understand this, everything changes. The next time you feel the urge to check an alert, pause. Notice the physical sensation. Recognize that you are experiencing an ancient reflex. You have the power to close the loop on your own terms. Look at your phone. There is a small red circle on the corner of an app, but it is no longer a digital alert. It is an ancient alarm bell ringing across 1,000,000 years of evolution, and you no longer have to answer it.